What the fuck was lagging happening? Yeah, the game is going, yes. As you can see, we are back again. You know the Archon quest. I knew you guys were waiting for it. I leave it in such a cliffhanger after all. Now we know who our enemy is and we know who's the leader of the Wild Hunt. It's none other than one of the goats of... He could be goat or fraud. It's up to see. The Moon Hunter. I'm not going to pronounce the next one very well. You know the graphs of communication with James. Yeah.
The Rerir of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
Oh, no.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst
that
the
guy is
people of
basically
Nod-krai.
stronger than Archons. That guy is basically stronger than Archon if you want it. And he can't use all power because he kind of steal. So yeah, that's a good news for us. And he's stronger than all the Archons. As I said, probably the strongest states. Wait, are they? Who will win against Sinnoh state? My money's still on state, but who knows?
But if this Rerir is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Nah, we are not winning against.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
We don't stick together, we pick. Maybe this is what we are going to do entire Nod-krai Archon. Going to bring everyone together, all the factions.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod-krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
That guy might know so much.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can.
So I think in this episode we're going to support the Frost Makers and the Light Keepers and the other faction all we need. Knights are going to help us, there's no doubt about it. Who's strong people we can get? Fatui. Oh shit! Wait, this is what will happen. You're going to work with Fatui too in this. And Totore. Maybe this will become a playable character, who knows?
In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here.
The lighting. Yeah, wherever we are headed.
Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Rerir, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
A Dragon Lord, a good choice. A Dragon Lord is strong, they might help us. We need more strong allies. Varka, strongest captain. Katora, probably one. He will help us because remember, Nettori is the guy who wants to challenge a god and want to make impossible, even enemy impossible. And for him killing a person like a sinner, I'm pretty sure he's going to be so much happy to meet other tests up there. Correct. So yeah, he will going to help us.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
There's going to be so much fun. Or who can help us with this? Demon Slayer.
Friendly approach
Please.
Detected. We meet again.
Also things are getting...
We've got updates on the Wild Hunt situation.
Yeah, so our opponent is basically a god.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rerir of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens.
He said he killed the god, and he's the reason why moons are dead. He said he started the moon hunter. He killed the goddess. That's what they say. Actually, that's what they title is, the moon hunter. Wait, is he the one who killed? Nah, I'm surprised. Rerir is the one who killed the moon sister. I definitely don't think he did. Well, then what did he do to get this title? I'm so excited.
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is. True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rerir's super fast? Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town.
Yeah, so,
More than enough
Death
ammo in
is
there to
not his
blast
full
that
power, yeah.
Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
Where are we? Yeah.
You Sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world! All of Nod-krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In any case, our firepower we need in your hand.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild
What
hunt,
happened?
something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back.
But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think Rerir or the Sarah, the guy is not going to be the main villain of this arc.
Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Leave too soon, dude.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nefa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. He seemed like a good guy.
Yeah, wait.
Didn't put on
Is that
any
true, Dad?
airs despite being a superior
feel bad for
officer
his
either.
I got a bad feel for him. Feel for him. Fuck, my English.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Is Rerir is he actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually?
I'm definitely sure he's not. If he want, he can easily just not guy. He's not able to do it because we all know
Either way,
he's not his
I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourself. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete.
Yeah.
The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
This is all going to be interesting.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Yeah.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, we were passing by.
Before
like
we
this.
start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Look like the Vargan is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well.
And you
Keep
might
your
know
eyes
that.
peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Yeah, I forgot. See, basically, you and I'm not gonna lie. They're really similar.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then,
Yeah.
enter.
Thank you. But what would you want? He won't move like we know his inter-purpose move like that. I have a feeling he might not be the main plan. I don't know, we just going to see. I just can't wait for meet him, bro. But I see a thumbnail, I only see a thumbnail of videos. I haven't watched any design or anything, just tell you. You know, I get spoiled. If you watch my previous video, you heard I get spoiled. For YouTube, you know, people need to put fun thumbnail and someone put that. You know, so I was like, what? In title 2? What? So I was like, I didn't even click it in the video. I was like, no. Although I don't watch a video, I don't want spoiler. I was in the course. That's it. On the way upstairs, crime scenes. Dead body.
Paimon might have said this before, Never, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The sergeant major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm.
Is it Polam
We
here?
have performed a preliminary
Polam-
sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before
Portals.
performing the deed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could be in disguise, like how he turned into the...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
That guy.
Oh, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an
Yeah, I don't
inside
believe-
job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agree. I don't think he's friends. It's all going interesting.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove
we don't
this
have-
to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah.
He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Just first time I meet friends. I did notice that there was something odd about his land. Some power concerned with it. The thing about it, that power was somewhat similar to the abyss as you encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Friends might be an entity for it.
Let's
And I-
approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's gotta be there.
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even with Rerir though, his motive would be just in care.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
Yeah.
No matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this
And why
time.
was he able to determine this?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago and been living
No.
as him for some time now.
We have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friends should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town.
Yeah.
The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return.
Bye bye. See
The
us
beach
everything.
is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret?
Yeah.
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
No way.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
That a
Setting
beacon.
aside the matter of evidence, Some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think
Why is
about
this
it.
slip when we need him?
Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
Yeah.
Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly.
Oh, we should be. I trust him, but we should be afraid of that. Because what I had over, and he's strong.
This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
Just remember,
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry.
You!
Don't worry. Bye, man. What the fuck? Over here?
Monsters!
Come on.
Yeah, try and stop me!
Come in, dude. I'm sure I'm going to get my ass beat. I mean, that's if we're talking about normal vision.
Incinerate!
But I wonder if he's going to be some favorite character.
Pew pew!
Light of the blazing sun!
What the fuck is going on here?
I'm going in!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again.
Yeah.
There's something inside it. Some small device.
Here we are.
Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Yeah. But was he talking to us? Like, what does he mean? Oh, finally, the last of the well. Oh, whose well? The abyss or your? Wait, is Dinah probably wait, I feel like he might be closest to the abyss. Like, he might be the one of the lowest for her. And who are you doing?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Yeah.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Good job, Tyler. Whew. Come on, dudes. I think this is probably one of the moon goddess give them, I think. Yeah. Do it fast. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I don't have it, I don't have it. Where should I even go? come on. So I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going. Is it game lag? Yeah, it's a game lag. Wait, did I just leave the area? Yes, I definitely leave the area. Let's go back. Fuck. Get back here. Oh! Fuck it. So I was saying we are back. Yes, I know I'm an idiot. Oh, come on. It's not time to be like. What is going on? I don't know. Huh? What the fuck is it? Green language? Ha! The abyss. Traveler! Where the fuck are you, Traveler? What?
Hand it over.
Oh!
Mine from the first.
Wait, what? What did he mean?
You're a fool.
Traveler! Just in case.
You again.
Yeah, miss me. Oh shit, he ran away. He ran away.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
No. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Go, Traveler, go! Okay, Traveler! Traveler actually fighting him! I didn't know you would. No, absorb the waste of power. He can do that. What? Did he forgot? He doesn't know what's happening or what? Let's get him. He wasn't not his full power. It's pretty impressive what he to do. He was not in his full power. He's a fraud. He is a fraud.
Again.
Oh shit, this is going to lie.
This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Thank you. Sorry for like. He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
You were tangling with Rerir out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
That's fine. Short to us.
You don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this.
That's fine, dude.
All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid.
My boy Trevor actually fight one of the 5 sinners. Even though he's not full power yet. He was not in full. But still, it's pretty impressive. He's fraud. Sinners are fraud. I'm saying it.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand either. I just want to say it.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did
dude.
abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
Yeah.
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more
using
such
abyssal powers,
crystals quite
basically.
by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rerir claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then.
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely.
He's fraud. Rerir is fraud. Even though he's weak, like he's not his full power yet, imagine.
But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
And
where, might I ask, would it be safe?
Yeah,
Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie.
Probably not.
Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Yeah, dude.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide.
I like
Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
You're famed for murder. You refuse to fame about being murdered.
Ah. I see.
Could you think of a reason why would anyone try to...
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so... he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not dead.
So, let's be
Guess
honest.
it's not surprising how he found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too.
Yeah, he's
You
strong.
might
He's
not be
a
familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
he lost again.
Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit
Don't make me
his
sad.
family.
Don't make me sad for him.
He worked
He lost another
so
leg.
hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out. But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer.
I feel like the corruption is lot.
He often wondered
So we
if
kill the
it
higher
was
ups?
because he was lacking somehow.
I'm not saying, but we can kill the higher ups and wake you up.
In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes.
Now that's some truth.
The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited.
Good.
Until the world
He's
closed
angry.
its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic
One
story.
that has played out many times throughout history. Another
this is-
reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh, he won revenge.
We now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Yeah. But I never think we're going to see him. Yes, I see that thumbnail of him. I think I'll see another, but that's it. Anyway, so Bro is definitely dangerous and one of my... Bro is fraud. I'm gonna lie, he's such a fraud. Oh, come on. Here we are.
I understand the situation more or less.
Yes.
Much has happened, I see. Either way,
Yeah,
I
dude.
suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Find out about like you want to kill us or something.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
See you later, alligator.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation.
Yep, that's us.
Yeah. Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we like to
Well,
take a look.
you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Yeah. Accept us to delay the tracks of our past.
We'll
Excellent.
do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
See you later, alligator.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But
again.
we still know nothing about how Flint is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
Just seems right by the window.
That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Wait a minute. I'm going to fucking hate myself.
Well,
Sure not to be true.
we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
No, that's what I call. Fuck my
This
English.
lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
I
The
get it.
perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, sorry that can't be comes to element power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us
Yeah.
leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment.
Who is he?
Our
might
time
have
is
idea.
limited after all.
Because if this turned out to be true, I'm going to hate myself more. But anyway, so cool. Don't you like so?
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there's some power near the wheel. Before it comes to the opposite side, that's Sergeant Fong.
Identical
Fernandez.
powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim,
Yeah.
I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town.
He doesn't have his full power yet, friends, but he got it, and we're gonna see him get it strong, so he doesn't have it. Wait, is he going to get his power in this quest or in the end? Who knows?
He would have
pretty
no
sure he's gonna get
reason
it in-
whatsoever to pick quarrels
upgrade.
with individual ants.
I don't think he's gonna get his full power yet. I think it's going to happen in 6.6. Yeah, or 5. I think this is where he's going to get his full power.
Let's look again
prediction.
more closely.
I'm not sure.
We must leave no stone unturned.
This is the crime scene investigation complete.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Wait, said. Few new clues from us.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type.
Yeah.
Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, he doesn't have one arm. Did you guys notice that? I just remember he doesn't have one arm. And that's the reason why they don't have one arm. Oh shit. Is he also instead of
If we can't get any leads, we might have to go
Fran-
back and find Nefer.
What I was saying was that he didn't sleep, him or didn't sleep in the same class. I mean, we did learn that Cetology and him didn't sleep in the same class, and well, he was the same teacher, so who knows, he might be.
Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
It's at all. Are we ready? Try every angle, form every clue. Just have a big brain time. He can be pretty smart or dumb, depending on the situation. Palmer, look at the flashlight on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged.
Wait,
It just
no
means
way.
that they're
He's
due
going
for
to.
regular maintenance. So the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that,
When we fixed the cannon, his arm was just like fine.
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
What the fuck?
In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
What? What?
That's right. If only there was some way to prove it.
You go this with NASA Town. Come on.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Yeah, dude. He's the water farmer. What do you do? He's do water farming. You leave your room without interval and start heading to yours.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my record.
Thank you for your understanding.
If you fuck this up or you do something shady, I'll be there for you, dude.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I
And?
understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Ino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa.
Yeah.
You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Yeah. Now we know. What? Wait. Do you want to use
It
cannon for
seems
why?
that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
Pretty sure if we learn correctly that all the seniors have no physical body and they can say take any route they want, like any form they want, they can take it, I think.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked. Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did was fire the
This
cannon.
also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt
He would
anomalies,
do it.
firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
I have a feeling he want to control that cannon and going to use it to light keepers. To destroy completely.
Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We'll be on edge for too long.
Yes,
Soon.
I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah.
And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasa Town?
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Okay, dude.
Phew, back inside. Whew, we can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
But I want to take it in and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yeah, which is why I asked you to give it
I
to me.
see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
And Anna seemed fixes on you and you and him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Oh, come on, play against you, T.
You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You
You're
can't
not
just
different,
get out of
Paimon.
explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty. Whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust, your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well. And naturally, you understand their limits.
You're not human, are you?
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Yeah, I heard about it. I think we learned about them. I think I learned about it. They were loyal to the first guy, not the second. They are not loyal to Zarisa, the first one. What was his name? That guy? I forgot.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink?
Dude, calm down. I know life is tough,
but before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them. And was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited.
So how strong is Faye? I mean, they're
I could not prevent casualties altogether.
I forgot they all die. But still, if you think about how strong they could be, they were from, I don't know.
The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
And that's why you choose to become a knight?
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well,
yeah,
I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done.
How old are you, SCP?
Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can
this guy.
You even go back there right now?
This guy.
Won't there be Ratniki watching?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right, then. We'll trust you.
He's just not a farmer.
We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strict...
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
Shit.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a Fae. All right.
Okay.
Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
He's a gentleman, dude. He's just a gentleman.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
It's getting late. The The situation is urgent, but rest is vital.
Good night, both of you. The fuck? Achha, this is his room. Time on.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
He's arrested. He's arrested. Fucked.
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
What do you mean?
Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
Who did it? Who revealed the information? Fuck.
You
Nasty.
better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
I don't know because I anything.
What do you mean?
Take it, you know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunter shapeshifter?
This is so confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now.
So basically, Pi was like, "What do? We need to save them from Flint's."
It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some tea.
Okay.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss?
Fuck that.
Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Yeah, Phoenix escape.
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Yeah, they all are stupid. I'm pretty sorry you already escaped.
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain.
Yeah, pussy. Yeah, idiots. After cheating the group for half session, never finally let them go. You leave the area as well.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah. How did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, News spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire and
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I, alone, noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, Paz. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
Yeah, we know.
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Yeah. He's going to come teleport here, isn't he?
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
Yeah. You're right.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again? Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now. In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Sosi and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again? Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Finn mentioned that if the cannon were fired by it, the fragment would be rescued.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
Yes, Paimon. The fragment, the cannon, there must be something that will link all these factions together. Besides, getting revenge on Finn is truly a story. We must do something to see a connection here.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
I'd like to know something on the Lightkeeper and...
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
What's the video do?
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this. Never mind you. This is a first for me, too. Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If we do not engage him, he grows much stronger than Senara's encounter.
Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
He's going to make an appearance. I know it.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we need to go it. Where? But where is the fuck is it? Achha, here. Oh shit, it's going to take a lot of time to go there. But I guess this might be for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the quest. Sayonara.